Tonight, 5 members of the public must work as one in an epic quiz battle to try and win thousands of pounds. Standing in their way is a quizzing giant who will do everything in his power to see the team go home disappointed. This is All for One. Welcome to All for One. In today's show, our team will go head-to-head across 5 rounds in general knowledge combat. Lose a round and the captain must choose a team member to be sent to the bench until the final round when they could buy them back. If the team wins a round, we give them the opportunity to boost their winnings. But that comes at a cost. Remember, the more of the team in play, the greater their chance of defeating the quizzer. So, let's meet today's team. Starting with Nikki, you are the captain. Hello and welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How are you?
Very well, thank you. Yes, looking forward to it.
Well, let's find out who you are. Starting with Tim at the end.
Hi, my name's Tim.
And where are you from, Tim?
I'm from London.
And what do you do for a living?
I work in the travel industry.
Hi there, I'm Nina. I'm from Beaconsfield and I'm a civil servant.
Hello, I'm Reacher. I'm from Beaconsfield and I'm an accountant.
Hi, I'm Tom. I'm from Beaconsfield and I'm a school student.
Do you think you're strong enough?
I think so. I think we're going to give it a good go, aren't we? Yes, yes. I'm going to say yes and be confident.
Well, I wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you.
Let's meet the quizzer. He's been described as not born yesterday, a walking encyclopedia, bit of a clever clogs and a bit of a smart ass. We know him as our resident quizzer. It is Alistair Scott.
Good evening, how are you?
You're kind of weighing them up, aren't you, right now?
Okay, well, I think if Take That was a special subject, I'm on for a caning, but otherwise, they've got a fair spread, but they don't have much age and wisdom on their side, do they? They're all a bit pretty and a bit young.
Tom looks like he might have some wisdom, actually.
Yeah.
Not too old, so I don't know, we'll have to see.
Well, what we've got to hope is that age and guile beat youth and a bad haircut. Yep.
Now, you're going for a hat-trick today.
Yep.
The last 2 shows, you've been really strong. The teams have left disappointed.
And poorer. Which
poorer.
is very gratifying.
All right, well, here we go. And your first round of 5 questions is on the topic of sport. Team, you have 2 choices of categories: rugby's British and Irish Lions or sporting positions. Remember, whichever category you choose, the quizzer must answer questions on that subject too. Now, each correct answer is worth £100. So what do you think?
I certainly would claim to know a bit about the British and Irish Lions.
It's up
Yeah,
to you
what
about
do you think?
sporting position.
We've got husbands, we've got sons.
OK, should we give that a go?
So British and Irish Lions?
I think so. We'll give that a go. Thank you.
All right, the very best of luck to you. We're about to go into round 1. British and Irish Lions, you're feeling confident, and your first question is: in what year did a combined British and Irish team first tour the Southern Hemisphere? Was it A, 1862, B, 1888, or C, 1906?
I would go with B.
I would go B.
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 Choose your answer, and both of you reveal.
What is that C?
Quizzer starting with C. Team, you're starting with B. B, 1888. You're off to a winning start. Congratulations to you. £100 is in the bank. Question 2. Who is the only player to have played in a record 17 tests for the Lions? Was it A, Willie John McBride, B, Martin Johnson, or C, Gareth Edwards?
Go A or C. So I will go A.
Reveal your answer.
Quickly.
Both going for A. It's the correct answer. Willie John McBride. Well, £200 is in the bank. Congratulations to you. Moving on, question 3. In what year did the Lions defeat New Zealand in a test series for the first and only time? Was it A, 1956, B, 1971, or C, 1993? Both of you, reveal your answers. B and C. So I can tell you C is 1993. It's the wrong answer. Oh. Quizzer, you're saying B, 1971.
Legendary team. Legendary
Correct
win.
answer. Well done. Congratulations.
Never mind. Never mind.
Don't let his knowledge worry you.
Do we look worried?
No, you don't. Next question. What nation are the Lions scheduled to tour in 2021? Is it A, New Zealand, B, Australia, or C, South Africa?
Okay.
You've made up your mind already.
I think so.
Reveal. Both saying C, South Africa is the correct answer. Your final question of this round. Who is the Lions' record point scorer in test matches? A, Johnny Wilkinson. B, Gavin Hastings. Or C, Neil Jenkins. Happy with your answer?
I think so.
OK, let's reveal. C and B. I can tell you it's the wrong answer, so we go over to the quizzer. You're feeling confident with your answer, I assume?
Well, Neil Jenkins' reputation was of just a metronomic, very consistent kicker, and points win prizes, so I'm going for that one.
What did you say at home? Did you say A, Johnny Wilkinson? That was the right answer.
I thought that was too obvious.
So we've come to the end of round one. The team scored 3 and the quizzer scored 3. And let me just tell you, you have £300 in the bank, and a draw is as good as a win.
I'm pleased to know that we'll at least have someone with me in the final.
You weren't defeated, which is the main thing. The quizzer now has the opportunity to offer the team even more money in return for sending one of their team members to the bench. So, quizzer, feeling generous?
I'm feeling generous, and they're looking slightly poverty-stricken, so would you like to lose someone for £1,000?
That will put £1,300 into your bank.
I think, as we're only in round 1, I think play another round as a team. Do you think?
Yeah. All right, well, good luck. We will move into round 2. And your choices are British Prime Ministers of the 20th century or the suffragette movement. Each correct answer is now worth £150.
I'm not too sure. I would probably say Prime Ministers if I was going to choose.
I think Prime Ministers. Yeah, OK, we'll go with what Tom says.
So you're going to go with Prime Ministers. All right. Well, let's see what happens. Good luck to you at home. This is round 2, and each correct answer is worth £150. Let's see if we can build on your 300.
Thank you.
Question 1. Who was the Prime Minister who, in their first speech in Parliament, famously stated they had nothing to offer but blood, tears, toil and sweat? Was it A, Margaret Thatcher, B, Harold Wilson, or C, Winston Churchill? Your time is up, and I ask you both to reveal.
Oh, no.
Margaret Thatcher. It's the wrong answer.
Oh, no, I thought
And you're saying C, Winston Churchill.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Perhaps the hat-trick is back on. C is the correct answer. Which Prime Minister was the longest serving of the 20th century? Was it A, David Lloyd George, B, Margaret Thatcher, or C, Tony Blair?
Okay.
I ask you to reveal your answers. B and B, you're both going for Margaret Thatcher. It's the correct answer. Congratulations. Next question. Which event prompted the resignation of Prime Minister Anthony Eden? Was it A, the Suez Crisis, B, the abdication of Edward VIII, or the fall of France, which is C?
OK.
Reveal. And they're both saying A, the Suez Crisis. It's the correct answer. Next question. Who was the first Labour Prime Minister? Was it A, Clement Attlee, B, Stanley Baldwin, or C, Ramsay MacDonald? Do you know your politics? I ask you to reveal. C and B, I can tell you, the right answer is C, Ramsay MacDonald.
Well done.
Well done, another £150. You're pleased with that answer, Nikki?
I am. I'm very pleased with some expert advice on my right for that one. Yes.
One bit of all great history I remember. He was the first Labour Prime Minister.
Well, let's hope you've still got more to give the quiz as we go on. OK, your final question is, which Prime Minister played cricket for the MCC? Was it A, Anthony Eden, B, John Major, or C, Alec Douglas Hume? I ask you to reveal. Both going with B, John Major. It's the wrong answer. It was C, Alec Douglas Hume. So the scores after round 2, well, the team has 3 and the quizzer has 3. So the team have won that round, which means their prize money stands at £750 because a draw is as good as a win. The quizzer now has the opportunity to offer the team even more money in return for sending one of their team members to the bench. Last time he offered £1,000.
I think this time I can be a little bit more generous, so £3,000. Tom, he'll be tempted by £3,000, I'm sure.
Wow. You'll have in your bank £3,750. That's a lot of money to play with later on, but...
Numbers. We're going to hang on for one more round. A very generous offer. Thank you.
Or we may not come again.
We'll take that risk on this round. We'll go one more round and then we will rethink.
That's tactical gameplay.
Brave.
They're brighter than they look.
They are, but poorer.
All right, well, you've got £750 in play, and we're going to move into round 3. The very best of luck to you. Your options are HBO series or the Academy Awards of Best Supporting Actress. And in this round, each correct answer is worth a massive £200. Captain.
OK, we'll go with Best Supporting Actress, please.
How old was Tatum O'Neal when she became the youngest winner of the Best Supporting Actress award? Was she A, 7, B, 10, or C, 14? Reveal your answers. You're both going for B. She was 10. It's the right answer. Let's see if we can keep this winning momentum going. Question 2. Who has been nominated for the award on the most occasions? A, Thelma Ritter, B, Amy Adams, or C, Maggie Smith? The quizzer's looking confident. And your time is up. Reveal. You've got a B and a C. C is Maggie Smith. Was it the only name you recognised?
It was, if we're totally honest, yes. Yeah, it was.
Well, the answer was A, Thelma Ritter. What was remarkable about Linda Hunt's win in 1982 for the film The Year of Living Dangerously? A, she won for playing a man. B, she was the oldest person ever to be nominated. Or C, she'd never acted before.
Yeah.
Both of you, reveal. A and C, the correct answer was A. She won for playing a man. Do you remember the film?
Yes, it's set in Indonesia during the Sukarno Revolution and the year when they were suppressing the communist revolt.
She was playing a male dwarf.
Yes, and a journalist, I think, something like that.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Mel Gibson, one of Mel Gibson's earliest films.
It's a bit of a smart ass, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
She is.
Next question. For what film did Penelope Cruz become the first Spanish actress to win an Academy Award? Was it A, Vanilla Sky, B, Captain Corelli's Mandolin, or C, Vicky Cristina Barcelona? Time's up, and reveal. You're both going for B. You're big Penelope Cruz fans then?
Yep.
Because it's the wrong answer.
Oh, is it Vanilla Sky?
If you said C, Vicky Cristina Barcelona at home, you were right. Congratulations to you. Final question. In 2004, who did Cate Blanchett play to become the first person to win an Oscar for portraying another Oscar winner? Was it A, Vivian Leigh, B, Katharine Hepburn, or C, Betty Davis?
What really? Okay.
Reveal. B and C. The right answer is actually B, Katharine Hepburn.
Is that what you
Well done. So after round 3, the team has 1 and the quizzer has 3. I wonder if your gamble paid off of turning down £3,000. Captain, you must nominate someone to go to the bench. The prize total now stands at £950. So you've got to decide, I guess, who's the weakest player right now. It's a big decision as a team captain.
It is. It's a hard decision. I think going on what's been touched on before, just with age and experience, it might be Tom. What do you feel about that?
That's fine. I think I've exhausted all my knowledge.
Tom, age discrimination.
It
As
is.
long as they win the money, I'll be happy.
All right. Well, listen, you've enjoyed it so far.
I have.
I'm going to ask you to take the walk.
Thank you.
So the quizzer, they've just lost a team player, and you're thinking they look sad.
A little bit heartbroken. I mean, Nikki's obviously a very emotional creature anyway, so...
You happy with who you sent away?
It's not nice to break up the team, so sad to see him go.
All right, should we go into the next round?
Yep.
We're into round 4, and the topic is arts and literature. 5 questions on romanticism or Sherlock Holmes, and each correct answer is now worth a whopping £250. Romanticism or Sherlock Holmes?
OK, we're slightly tactical move on this one. We were going to go Sherlock Holmes. Not that we particularly know that, but we feel that perhaps the quizzer would be better at Sherlock Holmes, so we're going to have a gamble and go with romanticism.
Well, I am a romantic, so that's all right.
OK, romanticism. And here's your first question. Romanticism was characterised by its emphasis on emotion as well as glorification of nature and was partly seen as a reaction to what event? Was it A, the dissolution of the monasteries, B, the Industrial Revolution, or C, the Napoleonic Wars? Have a think. I ask you to reveal. You're both saying B. The Industrial Revolution. Yes, £250 in the bank. Congratulations. Next question. Lord Byron was one of the key figures of the English Romantic movement. What is the name of his ancestral home? Is it A, Newstead Abbey, B, Chatsworth House, or C, Welbeck Abbey? I ask you both to reveal. A and C. No, it's not C. That was Welbeck Abbey. The correct answer is A, Newstead Abbey. Next question. Which famous novel was said to be conceived by the author during a summer spent with Lord Byron near Lake Geneva in 1816? Is it A, Waverley, B, Frankenstein, or C, Wuthering Heights? Time to reveal. You're both saying B, Frankenstein, it's the correct answer.
Oh, well done.
Which Turner painting was voted Britain's favourite painting in a 2005 BBC poll? Was it A, Hannibal crossing the Alps, B, Fisherman at Sea, or C, The Fighting Temeraire? Make a decision. You're going for C. You're going for B. Is it a guess?
Does that show?
The Fisherman at Sea. I can tell you that boat sank for you. It's the wrong answer. The correct answer is The Fighting Temeraire.
It's a very romantic picture because it's a ship that actually took part in the Battle of Trafalgar and things like that.
Your final question. Which romantic novelist is considered to have invented historical fiction? A. Walter Scott, B. Percy Shelley, or C. Robert Burns? It is time to reveal. A and A, you're both going for Walter Scott. You end the round as a winner, £250. Congratulations. So after round 4, the team has 3, and the quizzer, well, he got a full house, 5 out of 5.
Well, I said I was a cuddly romantic. Yeah.
Disappointing news for you guys over there because the team lost. Captain, it's time for you to nominate someone to go to the bench. The prize total, by the way, right now stands at £1,700.
I'll buy you back. Okay, we're going to nominate Reacher.
Reacher, it's been nice to see you. And now take the walk. So we've reached the final round. What the teams must do is choose a category and give as many correct answers as possible in 30 seconds. Now, there are 3 team members left, so that means they have 3 categories from which to choose. One for themselves and a different category for the quizzer. But before they choose, they have the opportunity to buy back just one of their teammates. A buyback will cost the team exactly half their winnings, so they must think carefully. Your categories to choose from are US presidents, male Grand Slam winners in the Open era, and Best Picture winners since 1990. And remember, each correct answer you give me is worth an additional £100. You need to make a decision. First things first, which category is tempting you?
Would have to be A, because I don't know.
I would agree. I think we'd have to go with US presidents because I think we've got at least a chance of getting a few of those out.
So they're going to go with US presidents, which means you now need to make your next decision. You have £1,700 in the bank. It's going to cost you £850 to bring somebody back.
I don't think
neither of
either
them
of our
is
teammates would particularly know US presidents. So should we just give it a go?
Higher
I think
chance.
that it would be unlikely that one team member would bring back more than 8 answers we couldn't
Yes.
think of, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I think for the good of the team, we're going to stick and have a go ourselves.
Well, you're going to go with US presidents. There are 2 other remaining categories. You need to choose one of those for the quizzer. What don't you think he's going to be good at? Is it going to be male Grand Slam winners in the Open era, or is it going to be Best Picture winners since 1990?
He did very well on the previous one for the...
For movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the tennis,
Tennis?
is...
And you're choosing...
The tennis Grand Slam winners, please.
You happy with that, quizzer?
They were both interestingly challenging, so it'll probably depend on their presidents.
Well, I can tell you this is the final round and it's all to play for. If our team can score the same or more than the quizzer, they will win all the money that they have amassed. I can tell you this, if the quizzer should beat you, you will go home with nothing. US presidents, how many can you name in 30 seconds? Your time starts now.
Lincoln,
Chester J. Arthur.
Bill Clinton, Barack Obama,
Kennedys,
both Kennedys,
Bush.
George Bush, George Bush
Nixon.
Senior.
Senior.
Oh, God. Chester A. Arthur.
15 seconds.
Come on.
all those other names. Samuel Adams, Thomas Jefferson,
Well done.
Hamilton, whoever else is in Hamilton.
Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan.
Oh, well done.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
They were running out of oxygen and
my
they've run
goodness.
out of time. How many do you think you got?
I think we're into double figures on those.
You managed to get 12 correct answers, which works out at £1,200. And if we add that to what you already had, your total now stands at £2,900.
Fantastic.
Yay.
Great.
Yes.
Congratulations to you.
Okay.
Let's see if you're going to take it home, though, because Alistair, The team have chosen male Grand Slam winners for you in the Open era. You just need to score 13 to win, and they'll go home with nothing. Is it going to be game, set and match? Is he getting his hat-trick? Let's find out, because your 30 seconds starts now.
Djokovic, Andy Murray, Stan Wawrinka, Roger Federer, John McEnroe, Bjorn Borg, Stan Smith, Arthur Ashe, let's go, Ivan Isavic, Pete Sampras, Jim Courier.
15 seconds remaining.
Let's go to... I'm having a brain freeze there.
5 seconds.
Stefan Edberg, Jim Courier, Ivan Lendl.
Time! Ooh, I've got a feeling this is going to be really, really close. Are the team about to walk away with £2,900? I can tell you, Quizzer, they scored 12. You scored 14.
Sorry, guys.
You really are a force to be reckoned with.
Force of nature.
How do you feel over there?
Oh, disappointed. but
Beaten by the better
Yes,
person.
he played very well.
That was quite
Very
impressive.
impressive.
Very impressive. They were rolling off the tongue.
Yeah.
Well, you leave with nothing. I thought you did really, really well to take it all the way down to that final and be so close. The Quizzer has done what he's paid to do. Well, that's it for another episode. I'd like to thank the team, Nikki, Tom, Tim, Nina and Reacher, and our resident quiz king, Alistair Scott. If you think you can create a team and beat our Quizzer, come and have a go. If you think you're smart enough, I'm Chris Hopkins, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.